Alright, it's your boy, Brother Shamel. Welcome to the YouTube channel. This is my first video, and today we're going to be talking about what is esotericism, what is the occult, what is mysticism, what is magic, and more importantly, what is the point of it all. Alright, so first things first, this video is intended to be a guide for beginners or newcomers in the spiritual or conscious community, or a guide even to those, if you've been around for a while and you're still looking for some answers, you're looking for some kind of footing or some kind of guidance, you can find that here in this video. Alright, so esotericism, the occult, mysticism, and magic. Firstly, let's break it down. Magic and mysticism fall under the umbrella of esotericism and the occult. Now let's break that down. Esotericism and the occult are traditions, philosophies, and studies of spirituality that involve mystery and knowledge not known or secret to the public. Esotericism is a group of beliefs and practices that uses secret knowledge and the use of obscure or secret methods of communication known to a specific group. Often, it uses symbols to communicate mystical or spiritual knowledge and wisdom. The occult, to be occult or to be an occultist, is to have knowledge of hidden things, in particular, mystical, supernatural, spiritual, or magical knowledge, wisdom, and practices. Now, there are two major philosophies or approaches to esoteric or occult knowledge. These two styles, these two approaches, or these two philosophies are known as the path of return and the path of manifestation. Now, they're not entirely separate. They are one and the same truly in the end. They're more like a two-way street. It's the same road, it's just two different directions that you can go in. But it's the same path ultimately in the end. The objective and the goal of the path of return is to attain unity with God, the higher self, or the divine source. This is the primary objective and goal of your Eastern philosophies and schools of thought, like Buddhism, yoga, and Hinduism. You also find a very similar thing in Western philosophy, right? You can think of Jacob's Ladder or the Stairway to Heaven within Christianity. Oftentimes, this goal is to be reached or completed within one lifetime, sometimes several lifetimes, depending upon the beliefs of the spiritual system or the individual's progress on the path. This path is generally followed by what you would call a mystic. So going back to the beginning of the video, we talked about what's the difference between mysticism and magic. This is the first difference, right? So your mystics are going to be mainly following the path of return. Next is the path of manifestation, and it's exactly what it sounds like. The path or the way to manifest things into material reality, and not even necessarily just material reality. It could be on all levels of reality, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, right? And it includes several different methods such as rituals, spells, mantras, prayer, meditation, visions, vision boards, and a whole bunch of other shit. This path is what we would call magic. And what is magic? Magic is manipulating or changing one's reality in conformity with their will, and a magician is one who is able to do as such. And that is the path of manifestation. So now to go back to what I was saying a little bit earlier, right, about how the path of return and the path of manifestation truthfully are one and the same in the end, let me break that down. The reason why is because magic and mysticism have a lot of overlap. That's because they have the same, or they use the same underlying spiritual technology to achieve their goals or achieve their aims. And it's how the technology is used that makes the paths different. And remember, the path of return is mysticism, and its aims is enlightenment or union with God or the divine. And then magic, of course, is the path of manifestation, and it's in the name, manifesting shit. And now you might be wondering, what's this spiritual technology that you keep talking about, that you keep hinting at? Well, that's going to be the subject of another video. And with that, I would like to tell you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you put on the post notifications. That way you can see every time I post, upload new videos to the channel. You can come and digest this content. It's your boy, Brother Shem. Peace.